All right, should you rent or should you buy? Let's talk about the pros and cons. Hey guys, Luis Cuevas here with MakeNorthTexasHome.com and Remax Cross Country, and today I want to talk to you about renting versus buying. Now, I will be the first to tell you that I am a big advocate of buying your own home, but I will tell you that it's not for everyone. It depends on your situation. So let's talk about renting. The big pro with renting is the fact that you are able to move. Your mobility is pretty easy. In other words, if you were to get a promotion, if your family were to get bigger or smaller and you needed more space or less space, you could just pick up and go as soon as your term is up. On the other hand, with buying, you cannot do that. It's not as easy. Yes, you would have to sell the home and there are expenses, but it's a lot easier when you're renting. Now, as far as your monthly expenses, renting, in my opinion, will tend to be a little bit more expensive than buying. All right, so let's talk about the cons about renting. Renting, unfortunately, is like throwing your money away. To a certain extent, you are getting the benefit of living somewhere, not building any equity. So that's something to think about. The other thing is really, most of the time, you're not able to paint, the wall to your liking. You've got neighbors. If you're in an apartment that you have to deal with, whether you're on the third floor, on the second floor, you've got someone beside you, above you, below you. You don't have as much freedom on what you want to do, what you can do. You have to live under someone else's rules. So that's not a lot of fun. Now let's talk about buying. When you're buying and you own your own home, you've got more of those freedoms. Yes, you're going to have limits with the HOA in the city, but you're still going to have a lot more freedom than you would when you are renting. Now, another pro that I would tell you about buying is the fact that you're building equity. Right now, the appreciation in the Dallas-Fort Worth area is at almost all-time highs, and you're only building equity by just living there, by not doing much of anything. The other pro is that you are able to write off your mortgage interest. You're not able to write off your rent, so that's another pro. The other thing is that, again, you can customize it. You can do all sorts of things, and in the future, cash in on that and sell it with some equity to show for it. The con for buying is definitely that you are in charge of your own maintenance. So you want to take care of the home, but if something big happens and it's a big ticket item, it's something that you're going to have to take care of. You can't pick up the phone and call the maintenance man. Now, one way to defer some of that liability onto someone else or a company is by buying a home warranty. And a lot of people do that. So that if they have any of those big ticket issues, they can put it on the home warranty as long as it's covered to help them with that risk. What I will tell you, it's going to take a service call and a monthly premium to have that home warranty around. So hopefully I kind of covered the pros and cons of doing both, but in my opinion, it comes down to your personal situation. Do you see yourself staying in that area for a while, in that part of town, in that city, in that particular metroplex, if you will? If that is, that's a pro. Go for it and go for buying. Also, what about your income? Are you saving? Do you have enough in savings? Are you going to have money to be able to take care of an emergency? Those are something to think about. So hopefully you learned a thing or two. Hopefully I made you think about something that you may not have considered before. If I can do anything for you, don't hesitate to give me a call. But thank you so much for watching this video. Now, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Make North Texas Home, or you can check out more videos on my website, which is MakeNorthTexasHome.com. Thank you so much.